Buddy, it's John Ross with the John Ross Show on January 23rd, 2026, Friday. We're back as was running that scroll down there. We're back. We were out a few days. Our platform went down here. I don't have my thermometer up right now. We're trying to work on that one, but it's -7 out there. It's a cold one here in Illinois. We don't have that much snow as that 67 snow in the background, but we have some snow. So I'm just going to recap a little. We've had a busy week here trying to get things up. I had a problem also with my emails and websites too. I had another problem. So we had a couple of problems this week, a couple tech problems. But we're back here, and we think of Sunday. Last Sunday, the Bears just came back and then lost. That was really a sad game to lose, but they showed a lot of perseverance there, and it was good for the Chicago Bears there. And on Monday, we had Dr. King's birthday, and I was at a Martin Luther King breakfast in Aurora, sponsored by the Fox Valley Christian Minister Alliance. That went real well. We had some good speakers, and I thank for Brother Andy Morgan and his talk, and also Reverend Johnny McGowan, Pastor Johnny McGowan, had some words to deliver, and others did too, with prayer. And fortunate to have the mayor come by of Aurora and other elected officials. It was a real nice time together and a very good brunch, I would say. Not quite breakfast, it was a brunch, but it was very nice. And then we've had some other things happening this week, and things keep going on. And we've had Mr. Trump saying now that he's all right with Greenland, even though if anybody had told him in 1951, President Harry Truman signed an agreement with Greenland and Denmark about bases and other things they could do on on Greenland. So I don't know what the point of all that talk was, and bad mouthing countries that President Trump had. That did not go too well, I don't think. That was bad. And so what's happening now? Well, something's coming up at my church and other churches in the area. We're working with a group called Administer Justice to have just help people who need legal help. And we're having one for our first session in First Presbyterian Aurora on the east side on tomorrow at 9 to noon. And you can see the phone number there at the bottom. If you need legal help, and here's a couple areas I'm going to mention that they will be working with. We're having a lawyer there, and that will be a help, and we're hopefully have another lawyer or two to help too. But we want you to come by if you can, or give that call. It'd be the best. We'll look into divorce and custody, landlord and tenant, debt and collections, estate planning, immigration, and criminal records. So those are some of the things we'll be able to work with. There's a one-time $30 copay is required. This copay helps out with our insurance costs and other matters that we need to have for doing this. But we're just happy to offer this service, and there's many things that we can help there with, and we want you to come by. That's Administer Justice. And if you can't do tomorrow, just make a call to that number. They can help you to go to another site. Several churches and other groups, basically, and it's churches, are doing this throughout the valley. We got like St. John Newman's in St. Charles is one, Congregational Church in Batavia, and we have several in Aurora on the west side, and then we also have First Press and another one called Oasis on the east side. So but they have different Saturdays. Most of them are, first, second, third, fourth Saturday. First Press is the fourth Saturday. So you can come by and get helps, and it's best to call that number and get in the queue. That's the better way. But you can come by, and hopefully everything's going to be working out tomorrow in this cold weather. And we're going to have a little open house, or a little opening ceremony, I should say. Hope they have some dignitaries there, and hope that works out. So I thank you for listening to this initial comeback show, and we'll be doing more in the future here, and we'll be back then, Lord willing, on Monday. So we're going to be back on Monday at 5 p.m. and hope you can join us, and we'll try to keep you updated on things that are happening. And I just again want to remind you about our administrative justice, and you can go online to that administrativejustice.org too to find out more about the group. So for right now, I'm just going to say bye-bye. Bye-bye, and we'll see you then, Lord willing, on Monday. So thank you for listening, and we'll talk again. And be with you. God be with you this weekend, and try to avoid that cold as much as possible, and keep warm, dress warm, be smart. So thank you very much, and help your neighbor if they need it, and call a friend if you know that they would need some help. So let's be our neighbor here during this time too. Let's always be our neighbor, but let's help our neighbor right now. So God bless you all. Bye-bye now, and Lord willing, we'll see you then on Monday. Bye-bye.